Usually, at the end of an interview, they'll ask you if you have any questions. The biggest mistake you can make is to say that you have none. Some people think it shows that they are so prepared, they've done their research, they already know everything. That's not what they're looking to see. My name is Steph. I'm a career development and interview coach, former interviewer and recruiter at both Uber and Pepsi. If you're not asking questions at the end of the interview, you're coming off a few different ways. You're either going to come off as a know-it-all who is arrogant, and that's not a great place to be. You might also come off as someone who just isn't inquisitive, and most people don't want to hire someone who isn't going to do some critical thinking. You may also be someone who just seems disinterested, and especially in today's job market, there's so many people looking for jobs. If you're not asking questions and seem interested in the role that they have, they'll just go to somebody else. In this video, I'm going to give you 3 different ways to approach asking questions at the end of an interview. The first way is the best way to indicate that you're actually engaged and paying attention. Ask a question on something that came up in that conversation. So you've just had an interview. You should be taking notes. You should be thinking through what's been said. What questions have naturally come up through that conversation? This shows that you are engaged. It also shows that you're thinking through the information that you're receiving. The second way is to come prepared with questions. So you should, of course, be doing your research about the company and the role. Come prepared with some questions. So maybe you read through the job description, you realize that it's very project-based. You might think to yourself, okay, I might work on this project for a year, 2 years, but what is this role going to look like for someone 3-5 years into the company? It shows that you're thinking about yourself in the larger context of the organization. You've done your research, so you've gone on the website, you've read about what are some of the organizational values, what are the things that they're thinking about for their future. You can do research and ask questions based on that information. The third is an option that a lot of people forget exists, but say this is your dream company, you know everything about them, you've done all this research, you don't have a question in your mind. Ask a question you know the answer to. Because like I said, the point of asking these questions is to show your level of engagement, the level of interest that you have. So even if you know the answer to this question, you might ask it because it shows that you're thinking about something specific that's going to really resonate with the hiring manager or the HR person. Even in asking questions, you're also giving them insight into how you think. How do you approach a problem? How do you approach new information that you're given? Being inquisitive, being curious, doing a little bit of investigative work is a really healthy thing to do, to show and to demonstrate. What are some of your favorite questions that you've asked in an interview? Let us know in the comments. Be sure to give me a follow for more interview tips and application support.